Welcome to this comprehensive overview of the Blue Yonder Demand Planning Certification Program. In this presentation, we will explore how Blue Yonder Demand Planning helps organizations improve forecasting accuracy, optimize inventory, and build resilient supply chains. Whether you are an aspiring supply chain professional or an experienced consultant looking to enhance your expertise, these certification can significantly strengthen your career prospects. Sorry. Agenda. So here is the agenda of Blue Yonder Demand Planning Certification. Overview of Blue Yonder Demand Planning, fundamental concepts, who should pursue Blue Yonder Demand Planning Certification, prerequisites, course content, choose MaxMunus for certification success, why choose Blue Yonder Demand Planning Certification, essential technical skills, Blue Yonder Demand Planning Learning and Certification tracks, technical implementation learning path, Blue Yonder Demand Planning data governance workflow, certification format and structure, certification exam details, certification preparation roadmap, effective exam preparation strategy, industry recognition and global value, career advancement opportunities, professional growth and salary potential, conclusion, and contact info. Introduction. Blue Yonder Demand Planning is an advanced supply chain planning solution that leverages artificial intelligence, machine learning, predictive analytics to generate accurate demand forecast. It enables organizations to improve inventory management, reduce operational cost, increase forecast accuracy, and make informed business decisions across complex supply chain networks. Fundamental concepts. Before learning the platform, it's important to understand the core concepts of demand planning. So, what is there? Blue Yonder Demand Planning is built on key supply chain planning principles that enable organizations to forecast demand accurately and optimize inventory. Understanding these core concepts is essential for successful implementation and certification. Demand forecasting. Predict future customer demand using historical and real time data. Statistical forecasting. Apply advanced forecasting models to improve prediction accuracy. Demand sensing. Use AI and machine learning to adjust forecast based on current market trends. Collaborative planning. Enable cross functional collaboration between sales, marketing, and supply chain teams. Inventory optimization. Balance inventory levels to reduce cost while maintaining product availability. Exception management. Identify forecast deviations and resolve planning issues proactively. Sales and operations planning. Align demand forecast with production and business objectives. Analytics and reporting. Monitor forecast accuracy and key performance indicators for continuous improvement. Next slide. Who should pursue Blue Yonder Demand Planning certification? This certification is ideal for supply chain professionals demand planners, business analysts, functional consultants, ERP consultants, inventor managers, logistics professionals, and graduates looking to establish a successful career in supply chain planning and enterprise demand management. Prerequisites. Although there are no strict prerequisites, basic understanding of supply chain and demand planning concepts, familiarity with forecasting, inventory, and business processes, knowledge of ERP or planning systems is helpful, analytical mindset, and willingness to learn Blue Yonder tools. Course content: MOCA, History of the Company, Architecture of the Product, MOCA syntax, commands, triggers, customizing the command, wrapper command, MCS configurations, save to load and bootstrap only, creating control files, mload command, creating index, sequence, tables, views, etc. DB upgrades, data driven application, different types of DDAs, creating a simple DDA, page builders, different files required for page builder and their format, configuring the page builder, using the page builder, reports and labels, creating reports, configuring the report, standard commands to generate and print the report, creating labels, configuring the labels, standard commands to generate and print the label, integrators, algorithms, retrieve method, communications method, system communication method, inbound transaction, outbound transaction, and troubleshooting. Next slide. Choose MaxMunus for certification success. At MaxMunus, we provide industry focused training delivered by certified professionals with extensive implementation experience. Our program includes instructor led live sessions, hands on practical exercises, real time project scenarios, comprehensive study materials, certification guidance, flexible learning schedules, and dedicated post training support to help learners confidently achieve certification success. Next slide. Why choose Blue Yonder Demand Planning certification? Organizations across industries are rapidly adopting intelligent supply chain solutions, making Blue Yonder one of the most sought after platforms in demand planning. Earning this certification validates your technical expertise, strengthens your professional credibility, improves employability, and prepares you for high demand roles in modern supply chain transformation projects. Essential technical skills: demand forecasting and statistical analysis, ability to analyze historical sales data, identify trends, seasonality, and demand patterns, and apply forecasting methods to improve prediction, accuracy, and planning decisions. Data management and reporting, skills in handling large data sets, validating data quality, creating reports, and using dashboards to monitor forecast accuracy, inventory performance, and overall planning efficiency. Supply chain planning tools and configuration, understanding of Blue Yonder demand planning workflows, system setup, scenario planning, and integration with sales, inventory, and operations processes for effective demand management. Next slide, Blue Yonder demand planning learning and certification tracks. So there are three certification tracks for learning. Foundation Learning Track covers the core concepts of demand planning, forecasting, and supply chain alignment. Ideal for beginners who want to build a strong base before moving to advanced topics. Next comes Functional Training Track. It focuses on key business processes, planning workflows, and system navigation. It helps learners understand how Blue Yonder supports day to day demand planning activities. And next comes the certification preparation track. It includes exam focused study material, mock test, and expert guidance. Next comes the technical implementation learning path. The implementation journey begins with understanding requirement analysis, that is, to understand business requirements, demand planning objectives, and supply chain processes. Data preparation and configuration. Set up master data, configure forecasting parameters, calendars, and planning hierarchies. Forecasting and validation. Build statistical forecast, apply demand sensing techniques, validate forecast accuracy, and manage exceptions. Testing and deployment at last. It performs system testing, user acceptance testing, production deployment, and continuous performance optimization. Next comes the Blue Yonder demand planning data governance workflow. Effective data governance is essential for accurate demand planning. Blue Yonder follows a structured workflow involving data collection, data validation, master data management, demand forecasting, review and approval, monitoring and optimization. Data collection, collect historical sales, customer and product data. Data validation, it verifies data accuracy, quality, and completeness. Master data management, maintain products, locations, calendars, and planning hierarchies. Demand forecasting, generate AI driven and statistical demand forecast. Review and approval, collaborate with stakeholders to review and approve forecast. Monitoring and optimization, track forecast accuracy, analyze KPIs, and continuously improve planning performance. Next comes the certification format and structure. Now, the Blue Yonder demand planning certification is designed to validate a candidate's knowledge of demand planning, forecasting, and supply chain planning using Blue Yonder solutions. The certification exam is typically conducted online or at an authorized testing center and consists of multiple choice and multiple response questions. Candidates are assessed on key topics such as demand planning fundamentals, forecast management, demand data management, planning configuration, collaboration, reporting and analytics, ERP integration, system administration, and industry best practices. A basic understanding of supply chain planning concepts and hands on experience with Blue Yonder demand planning is recommended to successfully complete the certification. Next, certification exam details of Blue Yonder demand planning. Exam format. The certification exam consists of multiple choice questions and multiple response questions, which is designed to assess both theoretical knowledge and practical understanding of Blue Yonder demand plan. Key assessment areas. Candidates are evaluated on demand planning, statistical forecasting, data management, planning configuration, collaboration, reporting, analytics, ERP integration, and system administration. Recommended preparation. A solid understanding of supply chain planning concepts and hands on experience with Blue Yonder demand planning is recommended to successfully complete the certification exam. Next, certification preparation roadmap. Understand the fundamentals. Learn the core concepts of demand planning, forecasting, supply chain management and the Blue Yonder demand planning architecture. Gain hands-on experience. Practice configuring the platform, creating forecast, managing demand data, generating reports and working with planning workflows. Study key exam topics. Focus on forecasting techniques, planning configuration, collaboration, analytics, ERP integration, administration, and best practices. Practice with real world scenarios. Work on implementation, use cases, business scenarios, and troubleshooting exercises to strengthen practical knowledge. Review and take mock test. Revise important concepts, identify knowledge gaps, and complete practice tests to build confidence before the certification exam. Next, effective exam preparation strategy of Blue Yonder demand planning. Master the fundamentals first, which builds a strong understanding of demand planning concepts, forecasting methods, and Blue Yonder demand planning features. Gain hands on experience, practice configuring the application, managing demand data, generating forecast, and analyzing planning results. Focus on core exam topics. Review planning configuration, forecast management, collaboration, reporting, analytics, ERP integration, and system administration. Practice and revise regularly. Complete mock exams, solve real world scenarios, and revise key concepts to improve confidence and exam readiness. Next comes the industry recognition and global value. Now, Blue Yonder is trusted by leading global organizations across retail, manufacturing, logistics, consumer goods, and distribution industries. So, let me read out the points. Globally recognized certification validates expertise in Blue Yonder demand planning and demonstrates proficiency in demand forecasting and supply chain planning. High industry demand, widely recognized by organizations across retail, manufacturing, consumer goods, logistics, healthcare, and distribution sectors. Enhanced career opportunities. Opens doors to roles such as demand planning consultant, supply chain analyst, functional consultant, solution architect, and supply chain planner. Professional credibility demonstrates the ability to implement industry best practices, optimize forecasting processes, and improve supply chain performance. Competitive global advantage strengthens your professional profile, and increases employability in organizations implementing Blue Yonder supply chain solutions worldwide. Next, career advancement opportunities. Certified professionals can explore rewarding career opportunities as Blue Yonder demand planning consultant, implement and optimize Blue Yonder demand planning solutions, supply chain analyst, analyze demand trends and improve planning accuracy, functional consultant, configure, support, and enhance Blue Yonder planning applications, solution architect or planning manager, lead supply chain transformation and enterprise planning initiatives. Next comes the professional growth and salary potential. Career advancement. Qualify for higher level demand planning and supply chain roles. Higher salary potential. Certification can improve earning opportunities and market value. Global job opportunities. Increase employability with leading organizations worldwide. Competitive advantage. Stand out with validated Blue Yonder demand planning expertise. Next comes the conclusion. Blue Yonder Demand Planning certification is a valuable credential that validates your expertise in demand forecasting, supply chain planning, inventory optimization, and Blue Yonder demand planning solutions. It equips professionals with the knowledge and practical skills required to improve forecast accuracy, streamline planning processes, and support data driven decision making. Recognized across industries worldwide, this certification enhances professional credibility, expands career opportunities, and strengthens your competitive advantage for roles in demand planning, supply chain consulting, and enterprise planning, making it a worthwhile investment for long term career growth. Next slide is the contact information. Thank you for watching this presentation. Now, if you are ready to begin your Blue Yonder demand planning certification journey, our team at MaxMunus is here to support you every step of the way. Contact us today to learn more about upcoming training batches, certification guidance, and personalized learning programs. We look forward to helping you build a successful career in Blue Yonder demand planning. Thank you.